One of the hardest parts of setting up a realistic budget is knowing what income to base your budget on. And that's especially hard if you're a seasonal worker. And by seasonal, I mean that you get a whole bulk of your income in, a few months of the year, and then the rest of the year you earn very little, or even in some cases, nothing. And so you have to try and juggle your budget to make the most of what you earn in those really good months. So when it comes to budgeting, it's like, well, what income do I base my budget on? So that's what I want to talk to you about in this video. Now behind me here, you can see I've got some complicated doodles all over the board. Now I'm really sorry, I am not an artist, and I know it's not to scale and all that sort of stuff, but I'm hoping you'll forgive me for that and just listen to what I'm saying. Because this is really, really powerful. And I have a number of clients. I have an award-winning artist. I have a number of farmers. I have a number of students. I have a number of people who work in the tourism industry that I have worked with as a financial coach over the last sort of 10, 15 years. So I know this works. So please, if this is you, listen. Okay, so what we've got is typically we have a feast or famine type scenario when we're a seasonal worker. We'll have a number of months where everything's really good and we earn all the money coming in, and the temptation is to spend it while we've got it because we know it's going to get tough a little bit later on. And then we've got the other extreme down here where basically it's beans and rice for the 6 months because we're not earning a whole heap. Now I just want to say one thing here too is I've got 10 months here on the board. I know there's 12 months in a year, but I needed it to fit on the board. So I hope you will understand that. So we've got 10 months showing here. We've got 6 months of basically famine, and we've got 4 really good months where we earn a lot of income. So what we want to try and do is first and foremost, you need to identify, well, what is my income over that entire period? So generally it's a year, which is 12 months, but let's just go with 10 months. So over this 10 months, when we factor in that we've earned $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $5,000, and then 6 months of $500, in total that's $18,000 over that 10 months, which when we average it out, it comes out to be $1,800. So what we want to do is base our budget on $1,800, or preferably just a little bit less, so we have got some surplus, but we want to budget on $1,800 per month in this scenario. So what that then means we have to do is, when we get to the good months, let's just say we're earning $2,000 in the first good month, we need to take $200 of that income and put it up into savings, because remember, we're budgeting on $1,800. Then in the second month, when we earn $3,000, we need to take $1,200 and stash it away into savings. So we're being a squirrel here. We're trying to tuck stuff away for winter. Then we have these really good months here of $5 grand each, and in which case we're then putting $3,200 up into savings. So by the time we get to this really good period of income, we should have about $7,800 up our sleeves. Then what we want to do is, during these poor months where perhaps we're a student and we've only got time to work on the weekends, we're earning $500, what we then want to do is draw $1,300 out of our savings to top our income up so that we have $1,800. So each of these months we have $1,800. I'm hoping that's making sense. The idea is we're trying to smooth out your cash flow throughout the year by squirreling away in the good months, and then we can basically maintain our lifestyle throughout the year rather than having this feast or famine scenario. So first step, identify what your overall income is for the full year. Then you want to divide that by 12. In this case, we've done it by 10. But then you want to divide it by 12 to figure out what your monthly average income is. You then base your budget on that monthly average, okay? Then when we have the good months, we stash money away so that when we have the bad months, we can draw down money as an income. So you don't just take lump sums. You say, right, no, $1,300 per month needs to come out then as an income from your savings so that you can budget to that amount. There you go. It's not that hard. Of course, if we're starting to budget at this point, it can be a little bit hard. And in this case, you really do need to just get a budget in place, do what you can for these months, struggle through, but be all set up so that when you do get to these months, you can take advantage of it. I hope that makes sense. Good luck. It is the hardest type of income to budget to, but I'm sure you can make it happen. Now, if you are interested in saving money, if you're interested in spending less, if you're interested in breaking the paycheck cycle or paying off debt or achieving lifestyle goals that are really important to you, can I encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel? Every Tuesday and Thursday, we will release videos about managing your personal finances. So please subscribe below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.